What's up, everybody? It's Tony Mister from Rebel Music TV. I'm here with the featured artist of the month, Love Me Nots. How you guys doing?
Good.
And let's meet the band. Who we got?
I'm Nicole.
Jay.
Michael.
Kyle.
Leave the other girls crying and wanting, and be mine right here tonight. Oh, stay a little longer.
You guys are having a stellar year. Let's put it in present tense. You guys released a new album that just came out in April, correct?
Yeah.
Tell me about that. What's the new album name?
The Demon and the Devotee.
And you guys, we talked a little bit before you guys went on stage tonight, and you guys talked a little bit about, or you were telling me how the sound is a little bit different than past albums. How so?
I would say that it's a little bit of a departure from just the kind of garage sound we had on maybe the first two albums. I think it has, a lot of the garage root, but it's not as polished as the album that came before, but it's a little darker than that. It has some even kind of new wave stuff. We kind of draw from some of our other influences instead of just garage.
With me a little longer. Baby, all night.
Describe the sound of the Love Me Nots. I mean, the traditional sound that everybody's used to. What is that sound?
Sort of fuzzy, spy, surfy, James Bond on his head kind of thing. But it's definitely changed. I mean, I think especially after Kyle joined the band, and we toured a lot more. We play out to the audiences and you see their reactions. You change how you do things, and so we've evolved a lot.
And speaking of that, I mean, the lineup has changed. Jay, you left the band and came back. You were the original drummer of the Love Me Nots.
Yes.
And it's funny because earlier we were talking and I didn't realize that you were the drummer of the White Demons, and that's how I knew you. I was like, holy shit, I remember you. And we were
the infamous bar fight.
the infamous bar fight, all the things that happened.
Give us the fucking money.
Give us the fucking money.
We got our $15.
We won't talk about that, but but yeah, I mean, you left, you moved, you came back. How do you feel about coming back and starting to tour again and playing with them?
One of the biggest reasons I came back was just because the sound was evolving and changing, so it made it exciting. They sent me some demos, and the sound was really just more raw and stripped down, and just coming from a lot of different sources. So it made it more exciting than just mining the old nuggets and retro vibe. So
And in the write-up, we posted, we said that you beat your drums like they owe you money, and you guys actually reposted that.
Yeah.
Because seriously, I was watching, your kick drum was traveling about 3 feet after every song. You were bringing it right back. Do they actually owe you money?
they do owe me money. They've written thousands of dollars over the years. They have not paid me back in any way.
Yeah.
Anyway, monetarily, nothing.
Spiritually.
No women.
Cause I'm not doing okay, I'm not okay. Hey, I'm not okay. I'm not okay.
And again, the whole thing about the original sound, Michael, you're over there kind of shy, but Guitar Geek did a write-up on you recently about your original sound. Tell me about your sound that you get through your guitars.
It's just a lot of old pedals, old amps, old Telecasters. That's kind of what I gravitate to. I'm not a big fan of the modern guitar sounds, so.
And speaking of that, because you're a throwback to some of the old ways. I mean, is that what influences a lot of the sound of the Love Me Nots? Is a lot of that old song? I mean, what kind of bands what do you draw influences from?
Where it started from. We were listening to a lot of 60s Animals, Sonic Seeds, that kind of thing.
Yeah. And we hear that on a lot of your music.
Yeah, that was definitely the first album was built around that, and the second one somewhat. But as we grew, we started bringing other influences in. But this one has a lot more of the varied influences as opposed to just the straight up 60s kind of thing, which we all love. But we love a lot of stuff, and now it's finally getting to come out.
And so where can people find the Love Me Nots, and where can they find the tour dates that are coming up?
LoveMeNots.com. That's the best place to find us right now.
There you go. And I'm sure you'll find the links on rebelmusictv.com. So I want to thank you guys so much for fucking blowing the roof off this motherfucker and having a great time blowing our eardrums out because we were right by the goddamn PA, and so our ears are bleeding. That's why I'm standing to you on the left side because my right side's fucking deaf. But thank you guys so much, and thank you for being a part of Rebel Music TV. And there you go. So check out the Love Me Nots from Phoenix, Arizona, right there.
Make up your mind. Make up your mind. Make up your mind. You're out of time. Are you letting me in, or are you backing out? Standing here growing old while you weigh your doubts. You gotta pick a side. Get off the fence. Every time you change your mind, you kill me again.
We are the
Love Me Nots,
And you're watching Rebel Music TV.
Starring Tony.
Else on.
It's true.
Because it's late and nothing else to watch. And your computer's broken. You can't get to the porn.
It's true.
Bye.